Whether you're going to the mall, a concert, or a movie theater, these days it's always important to keep safety top of mind. Our next guest is on a mission to keep people safe from violence, including kids in schools and young adults at college campuses. It's a scary reality he writes about in his book, Education in a Violent World, a practical guide to keeping our kids safe. And we're joined now by the author and emergency preparedness expert, Dr. Steve Webb. Doctor, welcome. It's good to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me back.
Such an important topic for all parents and for all people. So I know that you have over 3 decades experience in this field: security, law enforcement, school safety. Tell us about your research for the book and some of the warnings that you provide to help people prepare for unexpected violence.
Sure. Well, I traveled all over the nation to communities that had tragedies. I was looking for commonalities. I was looking for something that I could use to go to other schools and possibly help them. And what I found was in almost every single case that I researched, there was a social media trail that we missed, that somebody missed, that these kids were in a world of their own. And that's why I named the book Education in a Violent World. You know, it's no longer the days where kids came to school and found their social niche. They found it in some type of social networking group. And then they bring that baggage with them to our schools. So I wanted to make sure that I was clear on what was going on in these communities, and when I found out that the problem was me, I didn't really connect to this world anymore. It was moving so fast, technology was moving so fast, and so I was isolating myself from it, saying, you know, I didn't grow up in that world, so it's just kids being kids. And that's not the case. There are some very, very devastatingly bad things going on in our social media world right now.
In your keynotes, you're extremely passionate in your message, and it is just as much about motivational leadership as it is about security and safety. Why is that? Why is leadership such an important component of keeping people safe?
Well, let's just cut to the chase. I mean, we've got almost in every state, we've got laws that mandate some type of active shooter training. And that's a fail from the beginning. It's a one-day training, and then all of a sudden we have some type of false security that, okay, we're trained, we know what to do when they get here. How about before they get here? Or how about while they're in our hallways and you're seeing signs of depression, you're seeing that downward spiral? Do we know what we're looking for, and do we know what to do with that information? I want to empower others to be the trainer. I'm looking for other leaders, not followers. In these active shooter trainings, you have some type of law enforcement agency or somebody like me that's trained in all kinds of different active shooter response. We come in, we train you at the beginning of the school year, we high five, and then we leave. I want to make sure that they understand that this type of threat assessment is an everyday function of our lives. And when we become complacent, which that's just complacency is a human response.
Sure.
When we become complacent, we just say, okay, we're ignoring the obvious. What are we going to do to change our passion within us? And that's all I want to do, is empower people to have that passion, to want to learn about these kids' world.
And how can schools reach out to you if they want more information or want to invite you to speak? Sure,
they can reach out, go to my website, drstevewebb.com. They can call me at 1-877-453-SAFE. You know, listen, this is not, I'm working with some people, some fine people in Hillsborough County schools while I'm here, and they're really working hard to help kids, and they want to understand better this world that kids are growing up in. This is not rocket science. It's just us waking up to understand that we need to train our minds as well as our bodies.
Dr. Steve Webb, thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And if you would like more information, visit his website. It's drstevewebb.com, or call 1-877-453-SAFE. Daytime, we'll be right back.